Hello, this is Charlie D coming to you live from Studio 7 Pluses in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes, and yes, I have a little entertainment for you today. I hope you enjoy and maybe a smile or two and possibly one laugh. Oh yeah, Johnny Blue Bloods here, and we're going to see what he's got in store for us right now. Hello, this is Johnny Blue Blood. Got some jokes for you today. I hope everybody's feeling fine, and maybe we have a little laugh or two. So, this boy asked his dad, "Hey Dad, I want to go to a party tonight." Dad says, "Well, will you be drinking alcohol?" Son says, "No." Well, Dad says, "Will you be having sex?" And the boy says, "No." And the dad looks at him and says, "Well, why in the hell are you going?" Oh, excuse me. Hey, how much cocaine can Charlie Sheen do? I don't know. Well, enough to kill 2.5 men. Ha. Woman goes to the doctor. Excuse me. Woman goes to the doctor and she says, "Doctor, my husband gets mad way too many times. What can I do about this?" And the doctor says, "Well, every time it appears that your husband is going to get mad, you drink some water and swish it around your mouth." Okay, so the woman tried this several times, and wow, great results. So she went back to the doctor and she said, "Doctor, what you told me to do, that swishing around the water in my mouth, it really works." And he said, "Well, of course it does. Keep your mouth shut." Oh, hey, man and woman are in bed, and the man's wrestling around in bed, rolling back and forth, and finally he turns over to his wife and he starts massaging her behind. And she turns to him, she says, "Honey, I don't want to do anything tonight because I'm going to see the gynecologist tomorrow, and I want to be fresh." He goes, "Oh, okay." So he turns back around. He's wrestling around still, wrestling around. So he turns back to his wife again and starts massaging her face. And she says, "Honey, what are you doing?" He said, "Well, you don't have a dentist appointment tomorrow, do you?" Two guys are walking down the street, and one guy named Dave, he says to his friend, "Hey, you know, I know everybody. I know everybody." And his friend says, "No way, you don't know everybody. How about Tom Cruise?" He said, "Okay, let's go over to his house." So they go up to Tom Cruise's house, knock at the door, and Tom answers the door and says, "Hey, Dave, I haven't seen you in so long. Wow, it's really nice to see you." And so later on that day, they're walking down the street again, and Dave's friend says, "All right, how about President Clinton? I bet you don't know him, huh?" And so Dave says, "Sure I do." So they go up to New York and knock at President Clinton's door, and the president opens the door and says, "Dave, I haven't seen you in so long. Come on in, let's have a couple drinks." And wow, Dave's friend is really amazed as they're walking down the street again, and he says, "I still don't believe you. That's pretty phenomenal, but I don't believe you know everybody. How about the Pope?" And Dave says, "Okay." So they fly to the Vatican, and wow, there's such a big crowd. Can't get in to see the Pope. Dave can't get in. And finally Dave says, "Oh, I know those guards." So he moves over to the Pope's guards and talks to them for a minute. All of a sudden he disappears. And within a few minutes, he ends up on the balcony with the Pope. And this guy standing next to Dave's friend says, "Who in the hell is that up there with Dave?" Oh, enough reading. Okay, we got a quickie for you. Why did I paint my PC black? Well, now it runs faster. Oh my, what a day, what a day. Oh my goodness. Well, Johnny was again beside himself, my goodness. Oh, I hope he comes up with something a little bit better later on. Yeah, I had to cut this video a little short and to edit it because, Johnny was getting a little carried away, and the last joke might have been a little too much for a lot of people, like, I don't know if it was X-rated, but it was definitely R-rated. Now we could do without that kind of stuff, yeah. Okay, let's clean it up, Johnny, yeah. Hey everyone, have a great every moment. This is Charlie D signing off.